What's going on, guys? Shane D here, your best friend in the entire world, back with another first listen. And full disclosure, this is from Shawn. It was a request. He put in a request for this. And I was going to do the video, and as I fired it up on YouTube, the video looked a bit grainy, but I heard about 3 seconds of that juicy sounding guitar, and I thought Carcass. I thought, wow, that the taste that I got of the 3 or 5 seconds of that guitar at the very beginning of this song, I said, this needs to be done as a first listen. I need both earbuds in my ears. I need to hear this because I have never heard of the band The Absence, and I've never heard of the song From the Grave, and it's from the album From the Grave. So I believe it's their first album or one of their first albums, but we're going to find all about that. Shawn, we're doing your request here, buddy, and I was instantly intrigued. I'm thinking thrash, I'm thinking Carcass, I'm thinking whatever it is, they care about the sound of that guitar, because when I heard it, I went, oh, God, my nipples got hard. I'm just saying. They're hard a lot of the time, but just you know. So we're going to learn about The Absence, then we're going to listen to the song From the Grave. And it's not in their top 5, but let's learn about them, and then we'll do it. These guys have a very little number of followers. I thought this band would be some band that was more out there, I guess, but they've only got 4,780 monthly listeners to the Spotify, so what a great time to get in on the ground level with this band. Let's see. So here's their top 5 songs. Number 1 is Walking Shadows. That's got 78,000. Dead and Gone has 109,000 plays. Riders of the Plague has 80,000 plays. World Divides. Ooh, that's almost 666. World Divided by Creator, but not quite. World Divides has 58,000. Enemy Unbound, 47,000. So let's look at albums and see what we have here for that. And yes, 2005, From Your Grave. Did I say From the Grave before? No, From Your Grave. That's the song that we're doing from that album, from the 2005 album. And then they have Riders of the Plague, which is 2007. They have Enemy Unbound, that's 2011. And 2018 album, A Gift for the Obsessed. It better be a good gift, because people get pretty obsessive about that. If they're obsessed about, gifts. I don't know that we're going to know a lot of these bands, but this might be a whole nother rabbit hole of delicious delights that we can jump into. So let's look into the related artists for The Absence. Here we go. Night Rage. Demolition Zero. The Duskfall, Morse Principium Estate, Interior, Into Eternity, Zonaria, Sunless Rise. Oh, I know Omnium Gatherum. Didn't we do them on the first listens? I know I've heard Omnium Gatherum. Light the City, Belcator, and Arsis. Okay, so let's look into the bio. Yes, you've got some grisly-looking fellas here. Looks like they're standing in front of the number 4. Drummer's in the middle. He's holding his sticks. He's like, I'm going to be the middle guy, not the singer type. Or I guess the singer type would be the guy with his hands in his pockets, and he's got the beard, and he's bald, and then you've got each person in the band holding an instrument, explaining to you exactly what they do in the band. I am the drummer. Of course, my hands are in my pockets, so I am the singer. And guys, look, we're holding our guitars, so we're bass and guitars. So let's look into this bio. And it looks to be fairly healthy. We're not going to read all of it, but it says, Florida's The Absence came onto the scene. Ooh, onto the scene. In 2005 with their crushing Eric Rutan produced Metal Blade Records debut. Okay, that's interesting. We just did Hatchet, and they're on, was it Metal Blade? Yeah, it was on Metal Blade. From Your Grave, the album, and it's 2 ups, 2007, right? And it's 2 ups. What's that, some kind of hip-hop jive? The album, and it's 2 ups, 2007's Riders of the Plague and 2010's Enemy Unbound showcase the perfect mixture of heart-wrenching melodies, skull-pounding aggression, truly making them one of the premier bands of the melodic death metal scene. Okay, so I might be right on the money with the Carcass, because wouldn't you put Carcass in the death metal, because they always sang about scalpels and shit like that. The one album I really knew from Carcass was Heartwork. That was the one album that I really... And I met them and I saw them once. Long story, I'll have to explain it another time. But just briefly, we were seeing Carcass and Life of Agony at a small club. And guess who walks through the goddamn door? James Hetfield and Lars Ulrich. They went upstairs, security guards blocking the pathway. You can't go up to the billiards area. And was it Bill Steer? I can't remember. No, it wasn't Bill Steer. It was the other guy that the bass player singer for Carcass was trying. Well, I'm from England, and I'd like to go up and say hello to the guys. And they were like, "Yeah, kiss my ass. You're not going up there." Just that's back on path here. The absence further The absence further ensconced their reputation via several tours supporting some of the biggest names in metal, including Cannibal Corpse, The Black Dahlia Murder, Amon Amarth, Goat Whore, Cataclysm, Destruction, and Entombed. Why in the hell do these guys only have 4,000 monthly listeners? I mean, that's quite the list of bands to go out on the road with. Well, we'll never know. If you're in the band, get down there in the comments and explain that to us. But now it's time for Shawn's request. And he did the Sleep Token request, and I'm still trying to wrap my brain around all of that, because it's just so many levels of new that I'm still trying to figure things out. You rock my brain, Shawn. You rock my world. Anyway, so let's go to From Your Grave. This is the tit, Shawn. You know what this is. This is a delicious nipple that delivers heavy and hard rock and heavy metal and thrash of all kinds of music. And you put it in the ear and stuff. But first, I give you a taste of it. The teat. Get some of that milk. Squirt a little on you before we do it. So, without further ado, here's From Your Grave from The Absence. Oh, it's like butter. Oh. Okay, yeah. I can say that's technical death metal. God. Yeah. Sure would like to hear a bit more of them drums. I wish they were pumped up a little. Oh, you hear that bass? He sounds a little bit like they sound like a little bit like Satyricon. Is that who I'm thinking of? I mean, I guess you could say he sounds a lot like Carcass too. You can hear those toms. I just feel like a little bit more of those drums back there. And you can hear them, but They just don't seem prominent, have their own space. There's that ride. Yeah, I can definitely see where it would kind of fit into the more kind of deathy metal-y. That's not a bad jam at all. Oh shit, I'm saying from your brain, it's from your brain. Arise. Oh shit, I finally get it. I finally figured it out. For some reason in my mind, what was happening, guys? What's this? Heaven ablaze. Oh, what was happening in my mind is I'm sitting there rocking out to this song, right? You're not going to believe this. I was rocking out to the song and I was thinking, from your brain. The whole time I'm going, from your brain. And then the last 30 seconds of the song, it clicks to my mind, hey, you know, the song's called From Your Grave. So when he's saying arise from your grave, of course that's a summon. They're summoning someone back from they are no longer silenced by death, but they are arising back from the grave. That's an inside Easter egg if you're paying attention to these first listens. So what say you? Put it in the comments below and tell me what you thought of that. The Absence. I thought it was pretty good. I think it's pretty good. I would definitely put it more in the death metal, technical deathy metal-y, melodic-y metal-y thing. I was thinking it was going to be thrash, but thrash and death metal, they make love a lot. They do a lot of this when they get together. Good, great, fantastic. Yeah, they deserve more fans. How in the hell is it you go on tour with Cannibal Corpse, Cataclysm, Entombed, all of those bands they named off, and you don't have a massive, a way bigger following, unless people just get drunk in the parking lot like they used to, and then they come in and see Cannibal Corpse, and they go, all right, fuck, let's go home. But what say you? Good, great, fantastic, wonderful. Yes, I love that. I'm going to check more out, Shane. Not so good, not so fresh, not so hip, not so cool, bro. You can put all that in the comments below and tell me what you thought of that. That's all I got. Like, comment, subscribe, be my friend. I think you're fantastic. I hope you're staying safe out there with everything you need to do. And if you have a hard rock, heavy metal, thrash, death metal, whatever, progressive metal request, you can go to the link in the description below as long as it's in that category. I don't want to do R. Kelly P tapes or Grandma Falling Down or some R&B song or pop rock or anything else. Hard rock, heavy metal. Get it in there, okay? That's all I got. Kisses and bye-byes.